Hello, my butterfly beauties, and welcome if you are new. My name is Charlene, and on this channel, we discuss everything beauty, fragrance, and lifestyle. So if you like my style, why don't you subscribe and you stay a while. In today's video, we are going to go over the remaining items that was on my February tray. We had a time this month. Oh, I loved the combinations that I came up with. I really enjoyed a lot of the perfumes that I had on my tray. So if you would like to hear my overall thoughts after doing these wear tests, doing the combinations and all that jazz, if you want to see my final thoughts on these perfumes, then just stay tuned. So if you saw my fragrance follow-up Friday video, I did a lot of layering this past month, a lot of layering. Like I wore a lot of these perfumes by themselves, like in the evening and things like that. But I did a lot of layering combinations this month. So I got quite a few more to share with you today. But let me briefly go over real quick the actual perfumes, because I had quite a few like genres in here. I had a few dossier. I had one dossier, a couple of the duos, and then I had several of the ones like I picked up from TJ Maxx, and a couple of my designer and celebrity perfumes. So let's just grab and go, and then we'll go from there. We'll get to the combinations that I did. This first one, that whipped berry and whipped cream and berries. This is a lovely creamy berry sweet scent. So if you love berries, like it says, if you love that like blackberry scent, if you love any of those dark berry scent and you want it with some sweet creaminess, this is your girl. This one is so beautiful by itself, and it layered very beautifully as well. And like I said, I'll get to the combinations at the end. But that was a good one. I really enjoyed that one. And this one gave me probably about 5 or 6 hours. So it's right at the mark where I would expect. This one, vanilla cream brulee. This is the good scent. And this one is that one that, like it says, cream brulee. It has that caramelized vanilla in there, that creamy caramel in here. But this one also had a tea note in here as well. I really enjoyed this one as well, you guys. This one was a surprise love also, as well as the other one I got from the same company. This Sweet Like Cherry. If you love any of those nice, bright maraschino cherry scents, then this one is another one that is good. These all gave about the same hours, about 5 to 6 hours, where this one also, I believe, has that pistachio. Was it pistachio or almond? I think it was almond. Almond in this one. Let me make sure. Yeah, it's the almond that's in here. It's the cherry with almond. So I had it right. Yeah, this one. If you love that sweet maraschino cherry scent mixed with the almond blend, you're going to enjoy this one. The other one I had in here was this Dossier Floral Marshmallow. This is that Love Don't Be Shy inspiration. When I tell you, I don't know, this one may be so far that I've tried, because I've tried the Juliana's Perfume one, I've tried the Dua brand one, and now I'm trying this one. This may be my favorite so far, you guys, of the Love Don't Be Shy inspiration. I have another one that I just got in the mail that I'm going to be testing, so I'll let you guys know that in an upcoming video, that I got another inspiration of this one. So we'll see what that one is giving. But this one from Dossier is a hit for me. I love this. This one gave me like 10 or so hours. This was an all-day wear one. It was projecting. It lingered. I got compliments on it. This one from Dossier, I highly recommend this Floral Marshmallow. And the juice on here is dark. It's right. It's right. So the other one I have was this Vanilla Seduction. This is the one that is from Mason Esrar. And this one is the one that's that Kayali Vanilla 28 inspiration. It's that sweet vanillic brown sugar type scent. This one is a good one. I did enjoy layering this one as well. So to me, this one is more so of a good layering perfume. It's a good one. All right. All these genres, I'm going to put these, I already did a couple of these in a follow-up genres haul update. So be sure you're keeping up with my genres playlist, because that's where I like to put all those fragrances is under there if I ever do any haul updates. But just know that every single one I tried this month, I loved them. I loved them, so I will be upgrading them. This is Attraction, Excusez-moi. Loved it. You can see I used quite a bit of juice in several of these. This one, the Jewel of Japan, if you love, yeah, these are so good. Jewel of Japan. You got Majestic Tonka, Hypnosis, and then we got Safe Haven. Love them all. I love them all. I would probably say the one I love the least was Hypnosis, but I still want to upgrade it. So love them all. The other two that I had on here from the brand was Creme de la Creme and Virtuoso. These were already loves that I had in those 10 mils originally, had upgraded them. And I still love, I still love them. I layered these and they were so beautiful. I think one of the layering combinations was already put in my, it might have been both of them, was in my other video, Fragrance Follow-Up Friday. So like I said, go back and check that out if you want to see how I layered those. This other one is the Victoria's Secret Heartbreaker, Tease Heartbreaker scent. This is the one that has that starfruit and the lotus. Oh, this is so good. This has whipped cream, tonka vanilla, starfruit, and lotus in it. This is a beautiful scent all by itself and layered. When I tell you, I think this is one of my favorite Victoria's Secret scents here. And this was one that they brought back during that last SAS that they had. And I'm so glad. I am so glad I picked it up, because this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. So I can see why this is a crowd pleaser that they bring back for SAS. I think I was talking with one of the representatives, and that's what she was saying. This isn't one that is out all the time, but they will bring it back during their semi-annual sale. So look for this in the stores. If you don't have this fragrance, I highly recommend that one. If that scent profile sounds good to you, the starfruit, the lotus, whipped cream, tonka, vanilla, if any of that sounds good to you, I highly recommend this one. This one gave me about 6 hours of wear as well. The other one that I have here for you is this Philosophy Fresh Cream. Philosophy Fresh Cream. This one here has that chocolate note in it. It has vanilla, it has chocolate, it has that floral lily of the valley. It has that ginger in it with a little spice. This one is gorgeous as well. It's not my favorite. Like, I love the cashmere one better, but I do enjoy this one as well. So this one is also a nice one. One of my duos I have here that was on the list. This one is that Sexy 9 Blackberry and Vanilla Musk Trish McEvoy inspiration, called Berry Vanilla Allure. And this one, they have it listed as like a fruity gourmand. I would call it more of a fruity floral. It's good. I just don't love it. Like, the longevity on this, even though this isn't a straight, to me, the longevity of this was lackluster. It could be that I got also nose blind to it. I don't know. But I did enjoy how I layered it. But I wish it would have gave me more of the blackberry than it was giving. I would call it, because they got it fruity gourmand, I would call this a fruity floral. I wouldn't call this a gourmand. It wasn't, to me, giving me gourmand vibes, but I did like it a lot. I enjoyed it. I just wished it would have been more of a gourmand element and more of the blackberries in there. The other one that I enjoyed was from the 7 Virtues. This one is Vanilla Woods. Yeah, this one is the one that has that caramel in it, and it has that pear in it with some florals. This is another one that layered very well. I did enjoy it. It's not like a love, but I do like it a lot. Like, it's a strong like. One that was disappointing for me was this one here from Squishmallows. This is Whisked Away. Love the look of it. It's a little kitty cat on there, so I love the look on this one. But this one got caramel milk. It has a latte note in here. It's got cinnamon. It has sandalwood. It has a lot of notes that I love, and I do love this scent. What I don't like about this one is the longevity on this one. This only gives you like 3, maybe 4 hours of wear on it. And this was one I had in my other video as well, when I was sharing the layering combination I did with this one. But this one was just disappointing as far as longevity goes. As far as scent goes, I love this scent. I love the combination they put in here. The scent itself, I love. Just wish they had better longevity. The other one that I have here is from the Dua brand. This is the Pink Pepper Candied Crystals 25. As you can tell, it is the one that is inspired by Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. That's one of my all-time favorites. And I put it on here because I wanted to compare the two. So just know that I love them both. This is one of my favorite scents from Kayali. Whenever I did like the sampler set from her, I end up getting a bigger bottle of this one. So that should tell you how much I love this scent. So when I saw that Dua did a Dua version of it, I wanted to see how close they got to this one. And they did a pretty good job. I enjoy both of these. The next one I have here is Era 426. And so this one is also from the Dua brand. This is the Good Girl Blush Elixir inspiration. They did a good job with this one. The bitter almond in here, I don't know if I'm a fan of that note, because I love regular almond, but I noticed that when I see bitter almond in certain things, it kind of gives me a little screechiness with it at first, but then I enjoy it as it dries down. So I think what it is that I'm picking up, that I'm thinking of as screechy in my head, is must be the bitter almond. It's giving me that bitter vibe. And so, of course, you got to enjoy that scent. But the overall scent itself, I do enjoy it. I just don't like that. I don't think I like that particular note all too well. But that's Good Girl Blush Elixir. And the other one I had on here was the Passion of Fiery Cherry 48. And this is another inspiration from the Dua brand of a Kayali scent. And that is her Love Fest Burning Cherry inspiration. This is another one. If you love a cherry scent, you know, the one that has more of an incensey, smoky vibe to it. That's why they call it a burning cherry. If you love that dark, deep black cherry scent, then you're going to enjoy this one. If you have the Kayali Burning Love Fest Cherry, however you call it, and you want a good inspiration of it, this is it. So Glitter was another one that I tried from this time around from YSL, the Black Opium Glitter. This is another one. This one surprised me. It's not as marshmallowy as I wished it was, but it's enough there to like play with and give you some character. This is a nice scent. It has a nice dark coffee. It has that, like I said, it has the marshmallow accord in here. It has that vanilla in here. So this one is a good one for sure. It smells so good. And I just hope that that marshmallow comes more alive as it sits. But I did enjoy this. This is another one that was in my other video that shared the layering combination. But I enjoyed this one a lot. You guys, I just realized after filming that I forgot to talk about these two that was on my tray. You're going to see these again in another video as well. But just know that these are loves. This is an all-time love. I shared already the combination I did with this one. But if you love Iris, you're going to love this. Insolence from Guerlain. And this one is an Oriana spin-off that Juliana's Perfume did. Fuchsia Affair Sweet Symphony. If you like Oriana, but made better, like they added other notes in here. some blood orange, I think marshmallow, and some other notes in here, you're going to love this one. So just know that these both are loves. Absolutely love these. They were on my February tray, and they are loves. So, all right, now let's get to how I layered the remaining of these items, because I shared like half of them in the one video. So let's get on with the rest of them. That's my overall thoughts of the tray itself. Love quite a few on here. It was just a couple of them that I was disappointed with the longevity, but the scent itself, I enjoyed the scent itself. With a couple of them notes that I could have, not cared for. All right, so let's get to some of the other scents. So, first one, and before I start sharing these, if there's any of these that I did not use the Sandy Fog Vanilla and Sandalwood Wash or the Tree Hut Vanilla Scrub, because I used that the majority of the month, I will let you know if I changed it up any. But for just saving of time's sake, just know that that was like my base for my starter for a lot of fragrance of my scents. All right, so my first combination is this one here, you guys. So this one here included the Canvas Beauty Cream Puff. This is one that has a meringue in here, and it has like a whipped cream in here. So that's why I pulled this one. And then I pulled the Bath and Body Works, this whipped meringue body mist, and then this other one from Scent Times Scent, the Vanilla Vibes, because this one has the berry meringue, this one has the nice vanilla in it, and so this all highlighted the whipped berries and cream, and this one was gorgeous. I love this one. So that was combination number one. All right, so this next combination is this one here, you guys. So I use the Canvas Beauty. This is the Caramel Cream Brulee. This one, as you can see, has the cream brulee, has the vanilla, has the sugars in there. Then I mixed it with this Dreamy Petals lotion and mist from Victoria's Secret, because this one is the one that has those florals along with that tea note in there. So it has the blackberry with the tea note in it. And then this other one here, this one has the vanilla and the apricot in there. And then this one has, along with some florals. So we highlighted the vanilla orchid, because this fragrance here has the creme brulee, has the florals, and it has the tea in there. So this combination was gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. It was a good one for sure. All right, so our next combination included this Sol de Janeiro Bomb Bomb Cream and its mist, number 62, because it has that caramel and pistachio. And I did also the two mist from Victoria's Secret, the cherry mist, because they have that nice sweet maraschino cherry scent with some amber, some milky creaminess, because we wanted to highlight the cherry and the almond in here. And this was gorgeous. I absolutely love this one. So this was the next combination. And in that combination, you guys, I started out with the actual scrub and the body wash from the Sol de Janeiro as well. So I told you I would let you know if I changed it up. In that particular case, I used the matching wash and scrub with that Sol de Janeiro. So we layered that Sol de Janeiro up, added those cherries, mist, and that perfume. So good. The next combination, we utilized these three together on top of that normal wash and scrub. And so I used the coconut cream pie because I wanted to give it a nice creamy, sweet base. And then we used this Snowflakes and Cashmere from Bath and Body Works as well. And this is the one that has those caramel woods along with that cashmere cream in here, because we wanted to use this floral marshmallow. That's that Love Don't Be Shy inspiration. This Dossier perfume. These three together was wonderful. The vibes it was given was so good. The next combination was this one here. So I wanted to play up the plum and the sweet vanillas, and some of the florals that was in this Vanilla Seduction perfume. So we started out with this Decadent Plum Lotion from Victoria's Secret that has the plum along with those berries, and also has some florals. And then this one has the whipped berries with some florals as well. And this one highlighted more so on the vanilla aspect with some sweetness. So this combination here was absolutely gorgeous. Love this one as well. This is the next one I put together. This was the one that was highlighting this berry vanilla allure. So of course I paired this whipped berry meringue with this one. The base was this EOS vanilla cashmere lotion. This one has cashmere in it as well, along with some florals, along with the blackberries. So this one has the fresh berries in it, along with that vanilla. So all of these three works so well together as well. Like I said, this one just did not have as much longevity as I wished it was. And I wished it would have had more of the berry notes. So this one helped amp up the berries for me for this one. So this next combination, we utilize the Autumn Drive from Bath & Body Works. This is the body butter because this one has that berry note in it, but it has the amber and the vanilla birch in here because I wanted to play up the pear in the caramel, vanilla, and amber in this fragrance. So we used the pear berry to highlight the pear note in there. Then we used this bell to highlight the other floral aspects of it along with some vanilla. So these all together, this was gorgeous. This was a gorgeous combination as well. All right, so this was the next combination. So this was the one that I highlighted also with the Autumn Drive because of the vanilla birch and the amber in here. That's what is in this fragrance here. It has that sandalwood, the Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. It has that Rosa Centifolia in it. It has a Bulgarian rose in it, but it also has sandalwood and amber in it. So that's why I used that as a base. And then we also wanted to highlight the rose in there. So we used this Victoria's Secret Bare Rose scent. And this is the dual version of that Kayali scent. So I put one on one side, one on the other side to kind of compare what these two were given. But this combination of the Autumn Drive with that Bare Rose Mist along with those perfumes, chef's kiss. This was a combination that was a nice surprise. So the Era 426, that is that Good Girl Blush Elixir Inspiration, I paired it with Chocolate Amber Cream and Body Mist that has that Vanilla Orchid in it. And it has that warm amber in it along with that honey chocolate. And this Apres All Day has those peonies in it along with the woods. Because I wanted to pick up on this florals in here as well as that vanilla and the earthiness from the patchouli in here. So this here was a great combination. It has some sweetness, it has some earthiness. It really balanced this fragrance out quite well. I enjoyed that combination as well. Not one I probably would go back to, like I would want to play with this with some other ones, but I did enjoy it while I wore it. So this was the combination we did with that Passion of Fiery Cherry, because this one had the cherry in it along with that vanilla, jasmine, that little rumminess in there, that nice smokiness in here, and the cherries. So we started out with this jam cookie because of the raspberry note in here. Then we wanted to highlight the nice cashmere woods in here and the jasmine from this Forever red vanilla rum. We added the Autumn Drive also because of the raspberry and the amber and the vanilla birch that's in here. And of course, we added Cherry Bite because of the cherries and the amber. So this combination works very well together with this fragrance. They make a nice sweet symphony of a fragrance. And this one, another one that I will circle back around to this one because this one was a good one for me. And one of my fragrances that I think I forgot to talk about earlier was this Kissed by Paradise once more. Just know that this by itself is absolutely gorgeous. This is that Angel Share Paradise fragrance. This one is so good, you guys. And it doesn't need layering with anything, but if you want to layer it with something, layer this together. These items together, they work very beautifully together because it highlighted the raspberry with this lotion and this mist. It highlighted the raspberry that's in here. And this one here also highlighted some of the raspberry that's in there as well, as long as some sweetness. So all of these work so well together as far as pulling out the raspberry note in here and the sweetness that's in here. But this is gorgeous. That scent from Juliana's Perfume, this one here, highly recommend. This next combination, I loved it, you guys. This one, I was picking up the pear and the rose together. This is a nice, beautiful, fruity floral combination. So I started out with this Sand and Fog Sweet Rose Oil just on my post points. But I used the pear berry cream everywhere else. So to highlight the sweet pear note that's in Bare Rose. So I used the mist as well. And then I added on this one because this one has the vanilla along with the pear blossom. So we picking up on all the elements of the pear. I just did a little bit of this one. I concentrated more on the pear berry and the Bare Rose in this one because Bare Rose, like I said, has a beautiful Rosa centifolia, one of my favorite roses, but it also has pear in it. So this is gorgeous together, you guys. This one wasn't one that gave me great longevity. Like I think I got about 6 hours on this one. But what I did smell like throughout the rest of the day was this Sand and Fog oil. So this Sweet Rose oil, this is that Delina Inspiration oil. This one is a good one. So this one had, like I said, it gave you more of a spicy rose in there. So I smelled this, like I said, throughout the whole day. Like when I washed it off is when this came off of my skin. So that oil from Sand and Fog, Sweet Rose oil, is good. But this combination, I got a good about 6 hours wear out of it and loved it. This was my next combination, you guys, and I love this one as well. So I started out with the Love Unleashed body cream from Bath and Body Works because it has that vanilla with the whipped cream in there. And I highlighted on my post points this Vanilla Musk because I wanted to highlight the vanilla scent in here. And I wanted to highlight the tonka that's in this perfume along with the floral. So I use this touch of gold because it has decadent tonka in it along with some berries and the orange blossom. And this Seashell Sands from Kapari also has some nice sweetness with florals and tonka because this, like I was telling you guys earlier, these teas Heartbreaker has that Starfruit Lotus, but it has the vanilla, whipped cream, and tonka. So this combination, this was a love. This one was a love, you guys. So you guys, tell me down below, what do you think of the combinations I put together? Also tell me what you think of the perfumes. Do you have any of these in your collection? Because I love to hear from you guys too. So if you have them, let me know below what you think of them. And also, how do you layer them? You might put me on to something I need to try out. I love getting inspo from you guys as well. So drop it down below in the comments. Give me a big thumbs up. Hype the video if you have that feature. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye.